guys, so we're back, as you can see, and we just want to say thank you to all our subscribers that we have now, because we really appreciate you guys. We're just starting, but like, we're getting there. Today's video is going to be a story time. It's gonna be, I guess, what do you say we're gonna call it?
We don't do friends.
Oh yeah, story time. We don't do friends. So basically, we're gonna tell y'all one of the situations that kind of led us to understand that
we won't
date friends. So like,
friends.
If you're trying to approach me, don't bring your friend to approach her.
I mean, if we meet at the same time, we'll talk to you, but like, I don't think it ever.
Yeah, it won't ever. Like, if I'm already talking to you,
one of us hates the other person.
Don't try to force me to like make my friend like your friend. It gets difficult. Things don't happen.
Yeah.
Let's just not. Okay.
Don't ever do it. It's weird.
So you can start the story, I guess.
Okay, so like this is a story from like freshman year when we first started living together in the dorms. we had just moved in recently, and then it was the beginning of the school year. We were like, okay, let's go out. So we went to our first party together as like college students. We thought we was grown. We actually were matching that night.
Unfortunately,
we gotta put a picture of that in, bro.
Yeah, we have to. We'll find
a picture. I think
Yes.
For real. And so we went to the party and it was lit. I don't know. It was fun. It was a warehouse party, but it was cool.
I know it sounds sketch.
Yeah,
but it wasn't.
But it's not. It was like they had flyers and tickets and stuff. Anyways, we met. Well, Toni sort of met this guy. We both met both of them, but like we didn't really remember. And it was dark and like they were tall, so we just saw like chest, torso.
There we go.
Kind of. And like at some point you just stop looking up people because people keep talking to you, like whatever.
Yeah, you start kind of just talking to their chest because I mean it's dark. He doesn't know. I'm not really looking at him. Maybe he did. I didn't know.
And I guess they were talking. I didn't talk to the other guy really. We were just there. I don't know. And then they ended up exchanging numbers. So like,
yeah,
Toni got us into this basically.
Anyway, we started texting and stuff, and he seemed real cool. He sent me like a picture of him because I was like, I don't even know what your face looks like. And he sent me a picture, and then I sent him my picture, stuff like that. So we were like, okay, this is cool. We were texting and stuff, and then he's like, well, my roommate was with me. Do you remember him? And I was like, no, I don't. And he was like, yeah, he was there. He wanted to know if he could talk to your roommate. Like, could he get her number? So I like run to Brandi's room. I'm like, girl, do you remember him? Because I don't remember him.
Like, I don't know.
And long story short, she was like, I mean, okay, whatever. So they started texting. Their conversations were like, okay, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Cool. Like,
straight.
He was friendly. We joked a lot. Like,
yeah.
It was cool.
So at this point, the vibes were okay. And
they were
cute
like, and tall.
Yeah. And we like tall guys, so why not? So after texting for a while, at this point, then they decided to introduce another friend. They're like, well,
we lived with two other girls. Also.
Yeah, it was 4 of us. So they're like, well, our friend, he wanted to come up there with us. Is that cool? And I was like, I mean, we don't even know him. And he was like, do y'all have another roommate? Of course, we have another roommate. So we bring her into the situation, basically. They started texting because she had, like, said that she had seen him on Instagram anyway. So she was like, I mean, okay, why not?
He's cute. She actually had been, like, talking about him, like, previously.
Yeah,
like,
and it's funny that, like, situations, yeah,
like,
ended up that way.
He's so cute, and, like, he came. Like,
yeah. So then we get to the point where they came to visit us, and we were all, like, just having fun, playing music. They brought, like, CDs. Like
a bunch of CDs, like a
stack of CDs, like a mix.
To play. Which we played on my Xbox, because we had no CD player, because, like...
Right, who has those anymore? So, yeah, we're, like, listening to music. Everybody's having fun and stuff like that. It gets to the point where, like, Brandi was like, he was the friend. We gotta give them names. My guy, I guess we'll call him Leon.
Call mine Brent.
Brent and Leon, okay. And the other friend, we'll call him...
Todd.
I was gonna say something. Okay, so Todd. And so, okay, it gets to the point where all 3 of us and them 3, the 6 of us, there you go. The 6 of us were all chilling. And long story short, Brent started acting weird and strange. And I was like, hey, Leon, like, what's up with that? Like, Brandi said he's being really weird. And he was like, he kind of laughed and he was like, oh, I don't think he took his medicine. So I'm like, haha. And he's was like, no, like for real, like I don't think he even brought it. Still never told me what this medicine was for. So I'm like, I mean.
Meanwhile, I'm in, like in another room. Like, why is this man being weird? He's kind of crazy. Like, I think he got issues, but like I don't know.
So I had to tell her. I was like, I think he's crazy. Like, I don't know what he has medication for, but like he has medication. So be careful.
He was being weird. He was like going from room to room, and like it's my home, so like I'm sitting next to him. Whatever. He's like, "Why are you following me? Why are you in every room that I'm in?" I'm like, "This is my home."
I literally hear them like going back and forth.
Like I'm trying to talk to you, see what the problem is, because like I don't want to have to kick you out or something. Like you acting crazy.
He was literally like going room to room, trying to tell her she couldn't come in the room.
And I'm like, I live here. And then he had like left, and Todd was there, and so we started hanging out or whatever, and nobody else was like there. So then me and Todd were like, I'm hungry, so we made some cookies, and
it was late. Like this was a long night.
I had the Xbox Connect, so we started battling it out on Dance Central. Like we was going at it, like for real. Like it was a real battle. I was like, what? Yes, hit that. But and so then we just started chilling or whatever on the couch, and he was trying to lay up on me and stuff. I was like, whoa, chill out. Like I don't do that. So first you want us to do friends, and then you want to switch up on us? No, we're not doing that. So his friend, Brent had came back, and he saw him trying to lay on me, and I guess he got mad, and he like ran away. I don't know. It was weird. He's crazy. They're all crazy. What did they do? I think they ended up like awkwardly like leaving. Like it was like, I don't know. It's an awkward exit.
Yeah, like they kind of like just left or whatever. And so at that point, like we realized that our other roommate and their other friend were probably not gonna like be a thing. Realized that they were definitely not gonna be a thing.
No, because he's
crazy. At that point, me and Leon were still texting and stuff. So I was like, I mean, I honestly feel like I know where this is gonna go. He's gonna start being weird because I don't want to like. We're not doing the friend thing anymore. So now he's gonna be like, I don't want to come up there by myself type stuff.
Yeah.
And
because they didn't live by us.
Yeah, it was like kind of a drive. So he starts texting me all types of weird, like, I don't know, just being strange in my messages. Like, he wasn't acting the same way he was prior to them visiting. And so I was like, I mean, if this isn't going to be a thing because our friends didn't work out, you can just tell me now. And he, like, acted like I was being crazy, and I made all that up.
Even old enough to it. And they used to text so cute. They had the most adorable text.
Yeah.
It was so cute. Then he just switched up. And
yeah, and
I think he's crazy, too.
Because our friends, like, didn't mesh, I guess. And I'm like, all right, whatever. If you want to make this about them, then it's whatever. Like, you can get out my phone. But he was like, no, trying to make it seem like I was making all this stuff up. Mm-hmm. So then time went by. We text every now and then, weird conversations. Then randomly he had texted me and was like, hey, me and Brent want to come back up there and see you guys. And I'm like, I mean, I guess it's whatever. Because I did like him at the time. And so they were like, they were going to come up whatever that night and just hang out and stuff. So I was like, all right, that's fine. So it gets to the point where I'm on Instagram. Like, we follow each other on Instagram, which guys tend to forget all the time. So I had like story short, I guess I was kind of like creeping. I don't even know what I was doing at the time, but
she's low-key an investigator.
I'm an investigator, and I will find out.
And I'm like her side partner.
Yeah. So like, anyway, long story short, somehow on Instagram, I saw he was commenting to this girl talking about, "Hey, I'm gonna come up. Do you know what a DM is? First of all, because that's rude and disrespectful you to be having that conversation out in the open." Low-key. Anyway, so I saw that or whatever, so I texted him. I'm not gonna like accuse him of anything yet. So I was like, where are you? Because like at this point he should have been here. And I'm like, where are you? And he's like, oh, we're still on the way, da 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 da. Okay, then a little more time passed. He's like, we at the parking deck, we coming. Y'all,
we live
man was at the parking deck for like 45 minutes. I texted him again. I said, either you come now or you don't come at all. So they ended up coming, and at that point, I was annoyed. So I was with my other roommate in my room. And she had, at that point,
moved on.
She was hanging out with this other guy. And so they get there or whatever. And he's like, hey, I'm here. I unlock the door. And I walk right back to my room. Like, I ignore him. Like, I don't even care that he's
here. It sounds weird, but like, they low-key seemed like they just wanted to, like...
Yeah, and at that point, I came to the conclusion that he just wanted somewhere to kick it, either until he got to see that girl or after, you know. So I was like, oh, okay, here's the couch. I'm going to be in my room with my friend. So I go back there or whatever, and I'm petty too. So like that was another reason why I refused to like pretend that everything was okay.
And I'm just living it up in my room. I'm like, whatever. I'm not talking to you because you're crazy. You're crazy.
So I hear them out there like sitting there on the couch or whatever, just chilling. I guess talking to each other. It was low key quiet, like they were just sitting there quietly. So then he texted me and he's like, I think we're gonna go. I said okay. And so I came out or whatever after they had left to lock the door, and then like he texted me after that. He was like, I left my wallet. So I'm like, of course you'd leave something. I thought this would be the last time I'd ever have to see you. So he came back and got his wallet, but they had also still left their CDs from that last time. Right. Because at the same time, we were being petty, and we had low-key tucked them away so they couldn't get them. I don't know. It made sense in our head. Yeah. We're like, if they're going to be crazy.
We're kind of crazy, too.
Yeah.
So we'll be crazy, too.
It's like, if y'all going to be crazy, we'll be crazy, too. You don't get your CDs back, so you'll never have another mixed party again.
Never have a mixed party.
So.
With all the hits. All the hits.
Nothing but the... I'm sorry.
Hits.
So, yeah, so I think that was like the last time we ever saw them or talked to them.
No, and then Brent started texting me because he got mad because I wouldn't do things with him or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he had texted talking about, you too much of a good girl for me. This ain't gonna work out. Like, he was trying to, like, break it off with me, but I was already over it or whatever.
Right.
And I told Toni, and Toni told Leon. And then Brent come back talking about, why you tell Toni that I didn't want to be with you because you wouldn't do this with me. I was like, because that's what you said. And that's exactly what happened. I'm not mad. You can keep it pushing. I don't care.
Like, it just didn't make sense because nobody else was trying to do anything. Why did you come here thinking that things were going to, like, happen? Like,
yeah, no,
excuse me, sir? So, there was a big disconnect there. And long story short, like, when you try to match friends and friends, I just feel like it's way too difficult. I think, me personally, I'd rather me meet a guy, she meets a guy. We try to make us all a group of friends.
And be friends.
Yeah, because when y'all come in as friends, first of all, y'all are protecting each other's lives. Y'all are standing up for each other.
You're not going to tell me when he's lying.
Exactly. I mean, same thing can happen when we make them friends, but I mean, it's a stronger bond if they was already friends. And it's
they low-key will play you together. Actually.
Yeah, exactly. And it's annoying because now they go visit you as a group and they go visit them other girls as a group. Yeah. And now they're just a group hopping
And now
around.
They only come visit as a group.
Yeah, like, so like when I
want to see him and she wants to see him, they're like, well, I'm bringing him. And I'm like, but I have things to do.
Exactly. Like, I didn't intend for us to hang out as a group. Or, okay, I want to hang out with Leon. I want to do this. Oh, well, is Brandi free? Because Brent want to come. Why? We're whole different people. Why do we need to do everything together? Because, like, I get it.
Being friends and
y'all like to
together, it makes everything a group thing. And I don't want everything to be a group thing.
Exactly. You know? Like, honestly, me and her are always together. When it gets to, like, relationships, there's no need for us to continue to always be together.
It's like that moment where you're not together.
Yeah, you're having
somehow we're still together.
Exactly. Like, it gets annoying. Because, like, I don't know, it's just weird. And, like, then when you see me with Leon, now you're like,
where's
Brent? And Leon has to come up with a lie because he's visiting some other girl.
Exactly.
So we're just gonna X all that out of the way.
We don't do friends.
So
don't ever in your life try to introduce me to a friend.
Yes.
Introduce
talking to her. I don't care to meet your friends. I mean, they might be fine. It's okay. I'm gonna have to pass.
Right. I mean, they might be fine. I might talk to them.
Yeah.
But like
I just don't. It won't go anywhere.
Than that. Yeah.
We'll
like say if we do hang out in a group setting, like say we go like out to eat. I don't know.
It's cool. Group dates, cool. Whatever.
He cute.
He will not be my boyfriend.
Hey, maybe surprise it might work. I don't know, but we wouldn't try.
From the past experiences, I genuinely try to stay away from those situations because it gets weird. And like it's also hard for me to like. I don't like everybody, so like now it's weird.
Hates everyone.
Yeah, basically. And so, like, when she's talking to a guy and he wants me to like his friend, like, I go off of vibes. And if I'm not vibing with the person, I kind of don't really care to be around them. So now, like, your friend is all excited to see me. And I'm like, Brandi, is he really bringing him? Like,
I'm like,
yeah.
So, we don't do friends. And you shouldn't either.
That's just our recommendation, honestly.